Hey guys, how the frig's it going today? Welcome. This is actually going out on Halloween. Right on. It's not even near Halloween. We are currently October the 9th, still within fishing season. Still got 6 days left before walleye end. So we're going to come out tonight and try and snap one. It's also, if you look at the date on the calendar, you'll realize it is Half Day Freaking Friday. Unfortunately, in a fortunate way, I wasn't able to partake in Half Day Friday. I was going to come out here earlier and try and catch fish. But things kind of happened, and I sold my last item on Kijiji, guys. That is right. I finally sold the Macintosh computer. It's gone. 15th. Well, walleye close on 15th. 31st is when fishing on Nipissing closes. Yeah.
Very good.
I guess duck hunting is not the same though, eh?
No, they let me go right till I break trailer lights backing in the ice.
There you go. Perfect. Anything biting today?
We just got here.
Get rigged up with some Gulp Alive. Right. So we got the Gulp on. Got a split shot. Should be good. Stuff good enough. So yeah, like I said, I meant to come out here earlier today. I got off work at noon, and I was about to leave the house. I had myself some lunch, and my friend messaged me, and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, about to go out fishing." She's like, "Okay, what time?" I said, "Well, as soon as I'm done eating, I'm gonna head out." So, ate my food, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave in like 10 minutes. I just need to go use the washroom and stuff, and then go from there." And then I was in the washroom and checked my phone, and there was a message from somebody wanting to come pick up the Macintosh. So I was like, all right, well, change of plans. So buddy said he was going to be here around 5. I was like, all right. Told my friend I'm going to go out after he shows up. I was sitting at home. I was watching a TV show called Z Nation. It's like The Walking Dead, just dumber. Actually, I kind of like it a little more, to be honest. It's kind of funny. Because they actually have zombie animals, like zombie bears and zombie dogs and stuff. Yeah, I watched that for a bit, and then all of a sudden there was a knock at the door, and there was Buddy waiting for the Macintosh. So, friggin' sweet. $50 in my pocket. It's funny, I had it listed on the marketplace for 30. This guy's gonna go out. This is the guy I was talking to at the beginning of the video. He's gonna go out and bop some ducks. I don't know what the limit is on ducks. I never got my small games license. I was gonna get my small games license and go partridge hunting with the pellet gun, but there was some talk amongst a buddy of mine and myself about rifle licenses. Do you need your FAC to own a pellet gun? And no, you don't. I know you don't. But for some reason, the way the regulation's listed, it states you do. But like, as long as you're over the age of 18 in Canada, you can walk into Walmart or Canadian Tire, go over to the firearms rack and buy a 0.177 caliber pellet gun. They ask you for photo ID to prove that you are of age if they question it, but man, that guy's boat just sounds like it's bogging. I don't know if he's fishing or if he's duck hunting. Like, he's all set up for duck hunting. That's basically a floating blind. So I had it listed, like I said, on Kijiji for $50 and Facebook Marketplace for 30. I had it listed I started off on Facebook Marketplace, and I had it on there for such a long time, and people were just like, it's like fishing, you know, you get the nibble, but nobody commits. So I was like, you know what, maybe if I lower the price, somebody will commit. So I lowered the price down to $30 on there, and nobody commit. So I was like, well, frig it. I'll list it on for $50 on Kijiji, and I forgot that I had it on for $30 on Marketplace. You know, if he would have came back and said, yeah, I'll give you 30 for it, I would have been like, yeah, no problem. Like, honestly, I was just selling stuff to get rid of stuff. A lot of you out there are probably like, man, that could have been sweet to like work on and things. And what is this guy doing? Now he's coming back. Is he actually having boat problems? Got a solution for him. You can just, you know, hook the boat and trailer up to my truck, and I'll just take it home. God, it'd be awesome to have a boat. A lot of boat deals right now on a website on Facebook called Boat Gigi. It's like Kijiji, but just for boats. Well, tangled up in this thing. Yeah, I am. But he's got the cutest dog ever. Look at that thing. He's adorable. Oh, jeez. I've also been trying this flick cast thing. If you watched the video when we were at that little pond and I bird's nested the crap out of the bait caster, I've been trying to find different ways to cast for tight corners. I need to learn how to pitch. Was it pitch and there's another technique? You know what? I might move right down to the corner, because that there, my friends, is where the juice is. He who has the corner has the world. Because my friend's on her way down now. She should be here any second. I still got the worms from the last time we were here. I haven't been fishing all week. I haven't been doing anything all week except for working. Working for a living. I bet you she's stuck in the traffic on the way in. Holy crap, was she bad. I love it. They're building a casino. And they're working on a roundabout or a way to pull into the casino. Honestly, the last thing this town needs is a casino. So many people without jobs right now. Like, what are they going to do? Go gamble with their CERB? Like, then again, this is coming from a guy who doesn't gamble. I play the lottery every once in a while, but I'm not really a firm believer of gambling. She made it. She's parked beside Truckosaurus. She probably stopped and grabbed herself a tea. Holy, look at that sun. That's Instagram right there, boys. You follow me on Instagram yet? Probably should. So guys, I got nothing left on Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace left to sell. Lamps are gone. The computer is gone. What else did I have on there? Oh, the Wii sensor bar, gone. There's other junk I sold too, and I can't even remember what the heck it was. You know, it'd be really nice if a bass just came in right now. I miss those guys. Oh, got something. Got something, boys. We got something right here. No idea what it is. Hello, walleye. Come over here, bud. Come over here.
Oh, that's a
Walleye on the fake bait.
nice.
Come on, bud. There you go. That's right. You flap around for a minute. Calm down. I don't even know if he's legal. Gotta measure him. He's got to be over 18. First walleye of the night, boys. Okay. Hey, lay down. Lay down. Nah, I gotta wait for him to calm down. You gotta lay down, dude. No. You just gotta calm down.
What did you catch him on?
Gulp. Oh, he's just under, I think.
Oh, that sucks.
16 and a half.
What's the slot size for?
18.1. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Huh? It's a fishy. It's official, boys. Walleye like gulp. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, you gotta calm down. Ah, he just spined me. Okay, I gotta grab this rope.
I've never really fished here before. So.
Oh, he spit it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Walleye. 16.5. I think he's smiling for the camera. Neat. All right, let's put him back. What? I just took a picture with him. I'm gonna put him back. Okay, go grow up. I'll see you in the winter, bud. Freaking sneezed on me. Caught him on the gulp alive. Yeah, he wants the minnows. Frig worms, man. I'm gonna rock gulp. If you want a gulp too, let me know. Oh, he just goobered on me. Slim to nil, especially with the fall system
Well, I
work.
was like, well, why? He goes, well, A, they know he ain't gonna catch much, and B, the boating's done. I was like, okay. He's like, right now they're like looking at duck hunters to make sure they're not being stupid. I was like, oh, really?
Oh, he's still there. He went out and he came back. I don't know what's going on.
I think his boat like didn't have it.
He's got a cute dog though.
Oh, I know. I said it right to his face. I'm like, look at the cuteness on that friggin' dog.
Oh, do you need work? Oh,
No. I got more, and they're like, there's 2 dozen, and I'm like, no. He's like, yes, there's. I'm like, no, there's not. I looked, I checked. There's like a dozen if I'm lucky. He's like, no, the smaller ones are 2 dozen. Or a dozen. And I looked right at him, I said, and I did this. I said, does that look like 24 worms in there? He's like, no. I'm like, there you go. It's like, stop being an idiot.
is that at the
Yeah. Arguing with me.
7-Eleven or 6-Eleven, whatever?
No, that was just over here.
Oh. Worst case, tomorrow I can hit up Trader Joe's. He's got good worms. Oh, I'm on an angle. I caught that guy right here.
I know, they're usually about 5.
Now, are you still skunked because you kind of weren't here when I pulled him out, or how does that work? It doesn't matter. There's going to be more. There's going to be more. I was chatting with my buddy Serge. He was here at noon, and he pulled a 17-8. He was so mad. He's like, "Come on!"
Oh, I would have stretched it into
That's what I told him. I said, "Should have just made him put him on the abs, put him on the rack, man. Put him on the torture rack." And then he caught. He said the perch were nuts at noon. Like he caught like 13 perch. Smallest one was 8 inches. The biggest one was 12. And I'm like, "Did you keep him?" He's like, "Oh yeah." He was like, perch and walleye are the same meat." I'm like, "Well, not really, but kind of, sorta." So he caught a whole bunch of fish, and he's like, "Man, you should have came out." And I'm like, "I wanted to, but I was selling stuff on Kijiji, and I've been trying to sell this item forever." So that's good that I got him up on here when I did, because he spit the hook when he was up here.
Oh, yeah.
And you're right, grab him from underneath.
Yeah, and they don't.
They just come right down. They're like, "Oh, he's got my belly. I'm happy." He's touching my belly. I'm a happy puppy. So it's going to be walleye central. But the reason why I'm using gulp and not worms is because when the lake turns over, which it has, the fish target bait fish excessively. So for worms are no longer, like, they'll eat a worm, but they'll choose a bait fish over a worm. My buddy Serge was saying, like, this gulp alive, he uses it in the winter to ice fish. He's like, he goes, "I don't like minnows. They're too hard to keep alive. Like, you buy 2 dozen, you use maybe 8, and then what are you going to do with the other 14? And I said, "Yeah, you're right." He's like, "Gulp alive." He goes, "Just dangle it down there and jig it." He goes, "You put it on a good jig head and just jig it for a bit. The fish don't know the difference. They'll strike it." The only bonus to a minnow is you take a minnow, and yeah, you just send it down there and let it go find your food. Like, if I had minnows today, I wouldn't even put a weight on this. I would have just sent them out. Let them go swim around and find a walleye for me. Oh, I'm using a hook and a split. But I think there's something weird going on with my split, because I keep getting tangled. Ooh, probably fix this guy. Come here. Well, on a plus note, I got nothing left being sold on Kijiji, so super happy about that. My buddy pulled some nice salmon out of Lake Erie. Holy crap. Just be careful over there. There's like a log or something out there that you'll get snagged on if you're raking on the bottom. It's official. Walleye like gulp. Official. OFISHAL. Official. Okay, I'm sorry. You can't deal with me today. There was a $100 boat on Kijiji, but it looked like one of those boats where I'm gonna need to spend some time with it to make sure it's gonna, stay above the water. I wouldn't mind a project like that, but it'd be nicer if it wasn't so freaking cold and I didn't have a Trans Am in the garage. It's getting further. What I'm doing wrong is I'm letting this come over here, like beyond, and I'm grabbing it and I'm leaving too much slack. So when I flick it and let go, instead of the bait going straight, it's going right up in the air. He said, stop it before the pole, grab it on the pole, not on the cork, and then give it a flick. And he goes, you'll be surprised at the distance. So then he sent me a bunch of videos on how to do it. Create a U over your head, create a U shape.
No, like when you do, like, let's say I was like on way back here.
Yeah.
Look how high that's going in there. That's taking away distance.
Yeah.
If I was to flick it, I'd probably get further.
I just want anything now. I like catching them. It's fun. Not being able to keep that guy, that's okay. He came up, we had a photo op. It was fun. Oh, I'd love to go fish in Temagami. I gotta check out their regs because they're not our zone.
I'll say with Sean, I was like, yeah, it's closing season. He's like,
Not in 15.
Not in
15 walleyes all year.
Huh?
Walleye closes in zone 15, your brother's zone 15.
Yeah.
They close December 31st. Yeah.
Like, stay until like 8. He's like, and you will catch fish. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
No, I don't mind doing that. It's just we were both, I don't know why we left. I think we just wanted to come here because we know that we can catch fish here. But there, they also have a different regulation. The slot size there is a max amount. Like it's a size limit based on if it's over a certain centimeter range, you can't keep it. But everything else you can keep. Mind you, if I caught a little twerp, I'd send them back because what the frig are you going to do with a little twerp? If you ain't keeping 8-inch perch, you should not be keeping 8-inch walleye.
I figured you would have got a coffee, so I didn't get you one.
Oh no, I'm good for. I drank a pot between 9 and 12 because I filled up my pumpy cauldron thing, and then I just sit it on my desk upstairs so I can just go grab cups and I don't have to leave the room. Well, I made it so good today that I literally killed a pot in 3 hours. Let me tell you, it was like 11:52. I had to pee, my phone rang. I was like, are you kidding me right now? So I got a client on the phone. I have this problem and this problem. Ma'am, you got to hold the line. She's like, why? I'm like, because if I don't go to the washroom now, I'm going to have a bigger disaster than your broken computer. So I put her on hold, go downstairs. She's like, do you feel better now? I'm like, oh, and at least 4 pounds lighter. Okay, what's the issue? She's like, oh, I just forgot my password. I'm like, oh, I could have just done that. I gotta buy a pumpkin pie.
Huh?
I'm gonna buy a pumpkin pie. Oh, are we doing that on Monday? I thought we were doing it Sunday. I thought you were going to your brother's Saturday. I don't know, you changed the date so many freaking times.
No, I didn't. It was Sunday, my brother's, Monday, us.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll get a pecan pie for us on Monday.
No. You get your pumpkin pie. That won't be it.
Oh, come on. One slice won't kill you.
Oh, no.
You know, it's funny. Now I got to do some editing so I can take your weight out.
What?
Remember you said, I don't care what you talk about on YouTube, just don't talk about my weight or my... Well, you keep talking about your weight and I'm recording right now. Jesus, a little more choking, you might have started.
You know what I'm doing this weekend too? I'm like fishing. Like
Who asked you?
everybody, like just like Jen, freaking Tiffany.
Well-
My buddy in Iroquois Falls, like, oh, any plans for the weekend? I'm like, yeah. I'm like total fishing. Same with Trevor and stuff.
Well, even Sunday while you're gone doing Thanksgiving stuff, I might be down here trying to rip some more lips. Oh, and if you catch anything at the bridge and you want to keep it from me, I'm okay with that.
Oh, I will.
Oh yeah, your brother can fill it, fish it. You should find out from your brother if he knows of any good trouts are closed. Oh no, he's zone 15. Trouts are open. You should find out from your brother if he knows any good trout spots over around there. Because I know there's a lot of rivers that run through. Apparently, brook trout, they say they're at the reservoir, but then where we fish, it just shows walleye, pike, bass. I just want to catch them all and eat them. I've already eaten rock bass, so that's out of the way. Perch was delicious. Walleye's fantastic. What time is it? Oh, they should be starting soon. I'm actually kind of anxious for winter fishing, but I'm also not anxious for the cold.
Yeah.
Do you know what this is? I caught this.
That is a tadpole, I think. Like a salamander? That looks like a tadpole turning into a frog. I don't know. That's the weirdest. I've never seen that before.
It bit. I caught it.
It's like a...
It looks like a wing, but I'm not sure.
Oh, you know what?
Do you know what that is?
I have no idea. I almost want to grab Google Lens and see if it can tell me.
Face it to me.
Are you using Lens?
Oh, I wonder if that's like a baby otter.
Oh my goodness.
Like a baby otter, maybe.
Come on, Google. Figure out what it is. Get me a
You
lock.
better get it in the water.
Yeah,
Jeff.
I've had it out for a long time. Should
Oh,
I?
okay.
Throw it in
Can
the
I
water.
throw it back?
I've never ever seen that.
Baby otter.
Yeah, maybe a baby otter, maybe, because there are
They are here. I know that.
yeah, but I didn't. They must be picking on the bait fish then. Would you catch it on a minnow?
A worm.
Yeah, probably picking on the bait fish.
Huh.
I've never seen that before. Welcome to Nipissing, where you catch the weirdest things. You all right? Oh, you just seem all bluff-faced McBluff-facey. Can't deal with me today. I get it. All right, let's get this guy back out there. I think on Sunday I'm going to play with my scroll saw. I'm going to practice cutting out shapes for bait. I made an interesting jerk bait that I want to try and make, but I need wood, so I'm going to have to go to Home Depot and get some balsa wood, get some polyurethane. Careful when you go to stand up because you might knock your bait in the water.
You might be right. I think it might be a baby otter.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing to catch.
Yeah,
Like,
it's caught. They thought it was a salmon.
like, should we have measured it, put it on the weight thing? Like, I don't know. That could be your new PB, personal best.
So that's the first for you seeing that?
Yeah, I've never seen that. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
We
it's...
have a baby otter because, like, if you ever see an otter when they're wet, they look slick. So
Okay.
if it looks like a baby otter.
I guess, I guess you didn't check to see if it was fluffy or anything, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt it. It looked really slimy.
Yeah, it could have been. Maybe its fur never came in. Like, yeah, they must be hanging out underneath the dock. That's weird. At first, I thought it was like a salamander, but then I saw the face, and I was like, wait, this thing looks like a mink? It looked like a mink. Like, it had the mink's face, and we don't have that up here. Yeah, I was going to go to Canadian Tire and get more jig heads, but I remembered I bought a whole bunch more weights and hooks that I was like, yeah, I'm going to use this stuff first. 17 pounds of worm. When your worm rig weighs more than your jig head, So you can chum the water so I can catch more fish. It's already hit the bottom. It's so heavy.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna go biking today. I was like, maybe I'll go out for like an hour before Buddy shows up with the Mac. And then I was like, I'm gonna watch. I was watching videos on casting and that, trying to figure it out. Cause I'm still trying to learn this art.
I was gonna go around 3 because it was actually nice. Oh, that was a good bite down tonight.
That's not a bass.
Oh, bite?
No way. Oh man. I'm so happy they're out.
Oh yeah.
I might be able to get that off my list.
Oh, pike or pickerel? Yeah, I think the way it looks like a pickerel.
That's a walleye. He is 16.
Yeah.
2 more inches. Want to stretch him out?
Yeah.
16 is a good number. Because look at how many 16s we caught that one day.
Yeah.
And at the wall, you get 10. That's my first wally.
The wall does really good at the beginning of the year.
I could imagine the wall would do really good because there's a lot of bait fish there, all those bullheads. I think that's why we catch sheephead there so often is because of all the bullhead catfish. Sheephead.
Bottom.
And sheephead loves scooping up bullheads. Everywhere I notice that everywhere there's a lot of bullheads and for bait, drumfish like to hang out. So I do love catching the sheephead. They're fun. Oh, you got something picking on you?
Before, yeah, when I was like, that wasn't a rocky.
I was so happy last time we came out fishing when you left and I'm like, man, I need to catch a fish. Like I need to. I come over here and I'm chatting with the East Indian guy and all of a sudden I'm like, wait. And he's like, what? I'm like, boom. And I just said it. And he's like, whoa, what do you got something big? I'm like, no. And he's like, why'd you set it so hard? I'm like, it's for the camera. And sure enough, the tiniest little sunfish he ever did, or not sunfish, the tiniest little rock bass.
His face apart.
Poor little rock bass got a superset on him. Oh, look at that puppy.
I could have brought fishes. You would have sat right here.
Yeah.
Would have tied him to the post.
He probably would have came running down because by the time you got here, I already had Wally out.
Well, I don't think, no, he's not.
If I would have brought Oreo,
Told he went to carry.
if I would have brought Oreo and landed a fish, Oreo would have been like, play.
My friend.
Because that's what he did when the bass jumped off the kitchen counter. Look at this guy. He's cute.
You go shop at Drug Mart and get my chopsticks.
Just go see the nurse. She probably has like 15 chopsticks. You never seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry.
Just go to the nurse. She has like 15 chopsticks. I love that movie. It's so dumb. I probably got the entire salad buffet on this line now. There's like a duck over there just sounding off, and that's not very safe this time of year. I'm anxious for winter, and I'm anxious for spring open for fishing. Like fall fishing's weird because like I missed the bass. Oh, I went out this way, but I screwed it up. So I washed this sweater, and it already smells like gulp again. Man, I need a pike.
What's slot size for pike here?
I don't think there is one. They're pretty toothy, those things, eh?
Oh, it's a beautiful one. Look at the tail. Here, Nikki.
Oh, look at him. That's a pretty good guy.
I mean, I'm not sure if I want
Good
to.
bait, too.
What do you got on there? Oh, just a
eat
crank?
worm. Yeah.
Nice.
I just, my friend was, when he was teaching me about catching muskie, he told me about like the big eye around the top.
Yeah.
So I saw that and just straight hammered it.
Yeah, they'll come after that.
Measure it over there.
That's
Sure, I'll measure it.
okay.
just go get a-
Okay, I'll be right back.
Just watch his mouth. Good old pike. Multi-species night tonight. Everybody's catching something. Except for Sarah. She's got to get on the board. Got to get on the board, Boop. Like, shut up, Adam. What time is it? It is 7:06. The window has opened, I think.
What's that pike around?
My pike's going to be scared now. Well, hopefully they like the taste of gulp. Because I haven't.
I honestly wish you'd catch a pike like the one I caught at the beginning of the year.
Have a good one.
Like shit your pants.
I need that.
Like it was here going death roll, death roll, death roll.
I need a pike. Well, the thing is I catch a pike.
Looked like it ate that pike.
Like I didn't realize like that kid didn't have a leader on, and he managed to catch pike, which is pretty impressive.
I told you that.
because normally a pike would snap monofilament with its face.
Yeah, but they're not going up towards the line. They're biting the bottom of the bait.
Yeah, but sometimes they get...
Swallow it, but usually they're not like...
If you hook set it, you might be okay.
Like if you're going for big pike and you're out there and that's what you're doing, yeah, stick a leader on because you never know, but I don't think it's been. Let's go musky fishing, might be a little different.
There's no reason to go musky fishing unless just for the sake of catching them, just to have that sport. Then again, I know people who go catfishing just for the fun of bringing it on land, then they let it go. Because you can get some catfish that are just like 100-pound keggers.
Oh yeah.
Like some serious...
You need to watch River Monsters.
Like some serious fatties. Like you get some flatheads that are just like a Volkswagen Beetle that you're pulling it out of the water.
Body size when you pulled it up. I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah. Bottom feeders, man. They just feed on all the garbage and get fat. It's great. That's the life to live, man. That could be reincarnated as a catfish. Oh man, that'd be sweet. Except for when some angler pulls me out of the water and turns me into a sandwich or a taco. It's funny, I had 2 people wanting that computer. They both said they'd be here to be at the house by 5. So first come, I sold it and I pulled the ad. I don't know how Kijiji handles that when you do that. It's funny how when you take a picture of a walleye, it smiles. You ever notice that? It's already been an hour and a half. Well, since I've been here. I got stuck at that stupid construction there. The lineup was further back than Tim Hortons.
Oh yeah.
So it took me like 3 light revolutions to get through. Got there at like 5:30. Got here at 6-ish.
Not too bad.
Well, if I get into making soft plastics next year, because that company that I found that sells like the plastisol and the bait and the lure molds and all, I'm going to make my own lure molds, but I'm going to use coffee to actually scent it, because apparently it's brutal. That bass will get that coffee smell and just want to destroy it. Maybe the walleye are coming in earlier now. Do you think they know about daylight savings time? So guys, that's the big battle plan for Sunday, is I'm going to try and make a lure. Got one. Got one. It's a good one. Come here, buddy. Oh, another wally on the fake bait. Yeah, he's about a 13. Hey, little guy. Thanks for playing, Chief. Thanks for playing. Relax. Alright, dude. Thanks for playing. I appreciate it. Alright, Corey, go have fun. That's 2. Scares the fish.
Yeah.
Gulp alive, people. Good old gulp alive. And if you're wondering why I didn't measure him, it's because he was a doink. See what I mean by this light? Like, it's stupid bright.
Yeah, it's good.
And I have the filter for underwater, because that's what it's meant for, is you hook it onto your diving mask and go underwater and film.
Oh, cool.
So the underwater filming light filter turns it orange. You know, Ducky, you might want to keep her down. There's people out there with shotguns. You know, that's funny with walleye. You grab them by the belly and they just go tussle. Okay, I'm sorry. Their bellies feel weird. It feels like sandpaper. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Here, fishy, fishy.
Come on, Sarah needs fishy. Let's go. Wow. Speaking of chapped, you caught fish? Wally. Nah, you little doink. Hey, you caught Wally too. Wally's everywhere.
Oh, they are biting on everything. There you go.
Hello. Durr. I wonder if they call them walleyes because they actually have like blue walls over their eyes. I'm actually impressed there's this many bugs out being this cold. Alright guys, we are done with the fishing. 2 walleye for me, 1 for Sarah. Lady down here caught 1. And the kid caught a pike on the docks over here.
And a baby otter.
Oh yeah, and a baby otter. That's an otter, a muskrat or something like that. I don't know, like just a weird thing to catch. But I've seen weirder come out of this lake. That guy's Mustang sounds like poo poo keka pee pee. So much, like we can't even. Yeah, I know. I'm broken. It's great.
He's broken.
Yeah, I'm broken. But guys, I finally got my first picture ever with me holding a fishy. So I'll show that right meow. There's me and that's Mr. Fishy. He's so cute. I named him Trevor. But yeah, let's go home. Let's go home. It's home time. Okay, bye. All right, guys, we're home. Grab the cooler, which has all the bait. Grab my rod, and I need to grab my backpack. I really need a better way to organize all this shit in the box of the truck. So as you can see, backpack falls over, makes it halfway across the truck, and it becomes a pain in the ass to deal with. I was saying, Adam, why don't you just put the backpack inside the truck with you? It's a good idea. Then I'm going to secure the cooler. Now I just got to get some way to put everything in it, heavy enough where it can't move around. Fishing season's coming to a very short end soon. This is probably going to be my last weekend of enjoying fishing. Kind of makes me sad, because I really like it. It's fun, even though we didn't catch anything to keep tonight. It's still fun catching them. It's still a blast catching them. I really enjoy catching them. It's fun. Fun for the whole family. So yeah, tonight was pretty much everybody caught fish, which is awesome. One kid caught a baby otter something. I don't know, muskrat. I didn't know what the heck it was. I don't know if you guys saw what it was. I thought it was like a tadpole because of the weird tail, but then the face was like that of a mink, like a minx, like a cat. It was weird. Oh well, probably was just a baby otter, baby muskrat or something. Who knows? But yeah, I caught 2 walleye. I was kind of happy about that. Like I said, I got a picture of it, so that's pretty sweet. My first ever picture with fish, so it's pretty awesome. Also, you notice the muck is gone. So that's freaking awesome. Also, back in the day, Jesus Murphy. Back in the day, 7 years ago, my friend gave me these things for tackle. And I'm using one right now for my summer tackle. I might use this one here for winter tackle. I'm pretty sure we're going to acquire some winter lures and some more winter hooks. I'm going to need to do some research and find out exactly what you need for the winter, if I can use those mustad hooks. That's all I used tonight was a mustad size 2, and was able to catch pretty much both of those walleyes. No doinks tonight. Neither I nor Sarah caught a doink, so that's pretty good. And even the lady that was there, she caught herself a nice 16-inch walleye. So too bad they weren't keepers. Oh, it's a shame, but it is what it is. Anyway, people, I'm about to shit my pants, so I need to call her quits for tonight. And tomorrow's another day for another video or two. You probably heard me talk about it. Yes, guys, I'm going to get into lure making. I'm doing a lot of research on it. I got a bunch of wood here, too, but I don't know if any of it's good enough for what I want to do. Probably not. Not seeing anything that's good for what I want to build. But I've been doing a lot of research on it. I think I want to give it a crack and try and figure it out, because it would be nice to make my own crankbaits. And I want to get into soft plastics as well as pouring acrylic molds, because that way there, when I lose a $11 Rapala friggin' crankbait, if it's a Skivinz made, who cares, right? I can just make another one. Sucks if you lose something that you put a lot of time into, but it sucks even more if you put something that you went to Walmart and bought for like $15. So that'd be the battle plan there. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down here, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. Mac is gone. No more stuff to sell on Kijiji. Life is great. Might list that stereo. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Live to win. Never give in. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.